G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Pierre, Simple Homebrew, the channel that makes wine, beer, sometimes ciders and fermentables. I'm here today to actually taste one of my wines that I made about 5 to 6 months ago, and I'm hoping you can join me. So just to start off with, I'm an amateur brewer. I brew kits, and as well I do some all grain beers sometimes, and I also do wine kits like this one. Now the wine kits they make are a pre-made concentrate to make wine, and they're pretty dang good. If you buy the cheap one, you will know it's a cheap one by the taste. It won't taste as good as the really high-end ones. But if you buy the Signature series, which is this one, they turn out really, really good. If you do the right thing, follow the instructions properly, you'll get there and make some really nice tasting wine. Now, for you professional winemakers out there, switch off now. You're not going to like what you see. All right, so I made this 6 months ago. I posted it about 5.5 months ago, and I have been actually drinking it and trying it, and it wonderful subscriber out there said, how about a taste? It's been 5 months, but it has been actually 6 months, mate, sorry. And I would like to see what it tastes like now after it's aged a bit. This was sitting in my shed for about a month, just in the brew shed, because it was winter at the time, and the temperature never really changed much. It stayed at around about 12 degrees, 13 degrees. And when the summer started coming, I moved it into the house where it's a little bit warmer. It's about 20 degrees Celsius. And kept it that way for the next 2.5 months. And I have given a bottle to a couple of people, and they've really liked it. And I thought, okay, you're right. I really need to let you guys know how this VinCo Signature Series Merlot California turned out. Now, if you're interested, the video for making this is up here. I follow the instructions on the sheet. Some people don't like the way that's done. All I can say is pull your head in. Right, I'm going to crack her open. These are lids from original, these bottles are recycled. I keep reusing them, and I've been reusing the lids, but this time I think I need to buy some new ones for the next lot I do. I got my wine glass. This is a wine glass I had to buy quickly. It's probably not the right one, but it'll do for the job today. So let's pour it. I won't fill it up full, but that's it there. That's our wine. The wine is, I've noticed, I have seen some professional wines out there. I used to think these bubbles around here were a problem. I don't know why they do it. And I realised that they all do it. It's just the way you pour it. I could have poured it a bit neater, and I wouldn't have had those bubbles, which would have been nice not to have them. So I'll show you what it looks like in the glass. So you roll it, and you can actually, so I probably should put less in there, but I didn't. You can see it all hold up and ripple onto the glass, which I feel is a good idea. The smell is really nice. It's got a grape smell, of course. Merlot is a type of grape, the same as a Shiraz. It does waft out a little bit of alcohol. I reckon it's about 14% alcohol, this one. Because I think when I fermented it, it started off at a really high sugar rate. I think it was 1.109 or something like that, and it's fermented right down to 1.0, no, below 0, so 0.996 or something, I think it was. So if you're going to calculate what the alcohol is, I think it's about 14.2% or something. Anyway, it smells phenomenal. It smells really woody. It does have a bit of an oak smell to it. The alcohol is very present. It smells clean. It smells nice. If you can see it, it's pretty good. I'll grab my phone here. We'll put a bit of light on it. See if you can see through it. Probably not the best thing to do. See if you can see through that. Probably can't. There it is. You can see through the wine there, and it's actually quite clear. And the smell is phenomenal. Really good. You can let it sit for a bit, and when you do, it does actually come out and smell even better. It sort of loses that alcohol layer, and you can just smell all the fruitiness in the grapes. So right, it's got a tart taste to it. Sorry, I can taste the grapes in there. It's almost sour, but that's a tartness. I think that's from the grapes itself. Now, it's not going to be like what these ones have never been like a shop bought one or a giant vat made one, but it's a really really nice flavour even though I'm not getting the oak. Maybe I am. Hang on, give me a sec. No, I am getting the oak. I'm tasting the oak, and the grape is coming really strong through. I think I actually fermented this one at a lower... Oh, geez, I've got to remember now. It's been 6 months. I'm pretty sure I didn't... No, I did. I did 23 litres. I did do 23 litres, so it's at its full capacity. In the past, I've actually fermented at 20 litres, but this one was so sweet, I brought it up to 23 litres to give me a more accurate flavour, I suppose. But as a wine, wow. It's quite tasty. It's got a lot of I can't explain it. It's not bready or anything like that if you're thinking that way, because the yeast isn't coming through. There's no yeast taste or flavour, which it shouldn't have anyway. And you can smell the fruitiness. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like oh, now I'm tasting some more things while I'm letting it settle in my mouth. No, I'm going on tangents. What am I tasting? Now with the tartness, I have a bit of a sweet flavour in there as well. The alcohol is quite dominant in this wine, but the flavouring I'm tasting, there we go, I'm getting it. I'm getting a sort of a, not molasses, but a honey sort of flavour on the tongue, and a floral at the same time as part of that honey flavour. And it's not soft on the tongue, which I would like to have been soft, because I know that a Shiraz or a Merlot should be a little bit softer on the tongue. It's coming through, but it's coming through. It's actually quite good. It's very tasty. If you guys want to do something like this, it's as good as, let's say, a $5 bottle of wine. This is how it goes, I would say. I'll put it down to that. It's about as good as a $5 bottle of wine. A $7 bottle of wine probably hits there too. Look, it really depends on the company you buy your wine from. They all have their price tags, but they're not always worth what their price tags put on it. I've had wine where it's $25 and I opened and it hissed. To me, that sounds like it hasn't finished fermenting yet when they bottled it. And it wasn't very nice at all. It was very, very awful. This is quite good. Very happy with that one. Guys, if you haven't done any kits like this before, I'll leave a link down below. I'll leave a link down here for these kits on Kegland's website. I don't know who else does them, but if I find anything else, I'll put it to you. So yeah, if you're interested, click on a link. It will give me a bit of an affiliate. Oh yeah. So yeah, if you're interested, the affiliation. If you're interested, I will. So if you're interested, that is an affiliated link. So I will get a kickback if you buy anything from these guys using my links, and you might support the channel as well. That'd be great. Anyway, this was a quick video on tasting the Merlot from VinCo through Kegland, and I'm quite wrapped with it. I think it's a really nice one. I have a wine expert one coming up. I bought that a little bit cheaper at a brew shop. It was supposed to be going out of date, but it still has another year left on it, so I'm really happy with that. That cost me $90. And you think about it, I got 28 bottles out of this, and it cost me $130, I think. And if you divide that by 28, that's pretty cheap. It's about $2 a bottle, so it's not bad at all, really. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next brew. Cheers. Just one more thing. What I was getting out of that is a sea salt or sea air flavour. Like the salty air. I don't know if it's meant to be there, but that's what I'm getting. It feels like I'm breathing in salty air. Does that make sense? Probably not, but we'll see you soon.